This is the blog we'll be building. It's just the theme we downloaded, the theme we were working with yesterday. I just redesigned it I added some features. I added a slider, and I brought in the various posts of the blog to the home page. Then I restyled this section and this section too. Then I removed some components and added some new components. So this is what we'll be doing today. So we'll be starting gradually from the header to the slider to the posts to this section, then the section this, and we'll also style the footer. So we'll be styling the footer, the header and the footer together. Then we'll go into Elementor to finish the rest. So I uploaded and installed the Elementor Pro plugin. So I will also show us how to upload it and install from our system. To recover the password, but let me just install another WordPress through Pantheon and work with that one. I don't know why it's taking so much time. But just to show us what we're working on again, we'll be looking at various posts, and how to create a post, edit a post, delete a post, and all that. How to edit this post, add your image to your post, and working on a major blog. That's what we'll be looking at today, and how to display your post too. So when I click this, I'll go into that post, and I'll also show us how to create this sidebar. I'll also show us how to create this sidebar, and how to edit the layout of your post. How to edit the layout of your post. I just pray we have enough time today. We'll be covering a lot of things today, to work on your sidebar and to work on your post. So, and also working on with your post category and all that. That's what we'll be looking at today. But I think my dashboard has been successfully installed, but we can still hear my voice. It is raining, so I don't know if my voice is still clear enough. Is my voice still clear enough?
Yes, very clear. Yes.
Hello?
Okay, it is clear.
Okay.
It is clear.
I can still hear you.
So I'll go into this site admin.
Sorry, sir. Please, how did you get? Sorry, sir. Please, how did you get to this particular place?
Okay, from Pantheon, this place, this site admin. I have not installed this. This is a new web site. I want to use this to create this.
Okay.
You get it? So I want to go from the beginning and
Okay,
all
sir.
that. So that's why I wanted to create a new site. So if I, because I have not installed WordPress before, so if I click this site admin, it will take me directly to this place. I think you got to this place too when you were trying to install WordPress through Pantheon, right? Hello? Hello?
Okay.
Okay, this is the new just to go over everything we have done before. The first thing I want to do is to let me first check the site and see that it's like, okay, this is the site, this is the default thing. So I'll go back to my dashboard and install my theme first. The theme I want to install is Astra. Okay, I think it's here already. So I will install Astra. Okay, after installing, I will activate the theme. So Astra is now my current thing. So you can also check that by going to the site. So this is the Astra thing. I'll go back to my dashboard and go into my plugins. And you don't have to leave these plugins. If you want to delete them, you can delete them. So let me just show us how to delete a plugin. After selecting the plugin you want to delete, you can go on to delete. You can pick any option you want. You can activate multiple plugins together by just selecting them. Then you come here and activate. This area is for the bulk action. You want to perform an action on more than one plugin. You can update, deactivate, delete, enable auto update or disable auto update on more than one plugin. So for this one, I just want to delete, then I'll apply. It will ask me if I'm sure I want to delete. Okay, so that plugin is deleted. So the first plugin I want to add is Elementor, but I'll be adding it from my system, Elementor and Elementor Pro. So the first one I will add is Elementor. I will upload. So I'll go to that folder where the plugin is. It's under this. So the first one I will install is this Elementor. I'll open and install. So for the Elementor Pro, I will give us a link where we can download it from. Do you understand that? Okay, I'll give us a link where we can download it from. It's lightweight. It's not heavy at all. So
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
No, let me just install it online to save our time. I'll search for Elementor and install. Then after that, activate. Then okay, so the Elementor is installed. Let me try to install the Elementor phone. It's installed already, so we activate the plugin. So the Pro just give us so many other features that the free version of Elementor does not give us. So we have access to more features, more components, more elements, and more styling too with the Elementor Pro. So with that, with those plugins installed, we also need to install the starter template. For us to get that template, sorry, I should go to admin, then search for the starter template. The starter template, so I will install. So I'm just doing all this to refresh our memory on what we have done in the past. So this is the starter template. So from here we go into the C library. So let's wait for it to load. Okay, so I'm building my website with Elementor. So I'm doing under blog the new site. Then this was the template we were using. So I'll click it, and I'll skip the logo. Okay, still use the default color, so I'll continue on the fonts too. I'll continue, then just put my information here. And after that, go ahead and build my website. Oh, I hope my voice is still very clear. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. So it's ready. I can view my website here. So this is the template. Template will be styling and working with. I'm coming. Okay. This is the template. So I'll just exit back to my dashboard. So I think what we need to start doing is customizing to style Well, these are templates, as in this is our model, what we are working with. So I'm starting with the header. I'll bring in my logo, then rearrange the menu, the general header, rearrange the general header and the menu to get something like this. So to do that, I will customize, or you can just go here under appearance, just come to your appearance, you can just hover over it, then you click on customize. So after we are done with today's project, I think you should start having the confidence to start working on your own website, because I don't think a blog is more than what you have just done here. The blog that many people visit is more than what we have. Is more than what we have here. Right. So the first thing we want to start working with. Okay, let me just. I don't think I've specifically explained everything that is here. So the first one here is the global, that is to set your. We saw something like you can also set this in Elementor. So this is just to set your global typography, use your general font style and the size and all. So this is for your global styling, but I don't think we are doing anything there for now. Then this is where you can set your global color. We are still coming back to this place because I adjusted my global color to fit my logo, or your brand may have maybe you are working for a client, your client may have a specific colors they want on their website, or specific brand colors. So I adjusted the brand, the website global colors to my brand colors. You understand it? So this is where we can adjust that. We are still coming back to that. So then the container is the basic layout of your website, but you may not need to set it for all your pages because your pages may have different patterns. So setting it here may restrict the adjustment you want to make on a certain page. So you can just go with the default layout. Then the styling of your button, that is the general styling and all. You can do that here, or you can also do that in Elementor. But I think for that one, I did everything for the button and all. I did everything in Elementor. So we'll just go over to Elementor and do that. But you can actually set everything here too. You can choose the general look of your button. If you want it to be totally rounded with background and no border, or totally rounded with border and no background, something like that. So you can choose a preset for your button, and set the font, the padding and all that, the general look of your button for your whole website. So for this website, for this template, this person is using a regular pattern for. If you check the buttons are similar and all. So you can also set that too for your and don't be surprised, clients can criticize your website down to the button too. They may say, I don't like the way the button is, can you use a rounded button for me? So you can adjust all that and do all that. So then this is for the blog editor. You may not need to actually come here as often as others. So then the head builder is just for your site header. It's just for your site header, where you bring in and you arrange your logo, the site title and the menus, the navigation menu and other things you want to add to your header. But the first thing here is the site title and the logo. So when you click on that, it takes you to where you can edit your logo, change your logo, adjust the weight and size So after that, but this is also similar to the layout here, is also similar to WordPress, in that if I just click any aspect that I can edit here, it will take me to, it will open up the panel for me here. So if I go over, sorry, if I go over, I think it should bring out a little icon for me to edit here, but I think it is because I'm already in the panel, so that's why it's not showing me to build it again. So if I click here, it will automatically take me to where I can edit that aspect I've clicked on. But you know what, in the first session of training, for those of you that have also checked the recording, I showed us where we can edit our menu, as in rearrange the menu and the order of the menu, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I showed us where this is for. This aspect is just for us to work on the arrangements, as in the whole menu, the arrangement of the whole menu and all that, how it will look like and all that. So that's what this aspect is for. So that is that about. Okay, these are the various components that are in our header presently. Here the site logo and the title, then from there this search button here, you can also adjust the icon, as in this search icon here. Then from there we have the button, this button here, so I can edit what will appear. Okay, it's changing. Okay, it's changing now. So this is where you can edit your button and all that. I want to be very fast. Then here is your menu. Here is for your menu and all that. Okay, your primary menu and all that. So, but you know, I told us the other day that you can have multiple menu, and multiple menu for different location. So this is just telling us everywhere we have a button. The off canvas button is for the phone view, as in this menu here. That's the off canvas. So anytime you see the off canvas menu, is for this canvas, this hamburger menu canvas here. That's the menu for that. So you can have different menu for different location. So that's that about the head builder. The breadcrumb, we don't have breadcrumb for this template. The breadcrumb is just like the tiny navigation that is usually at the upper part of the page. So if I add a breadcrumb for this, now I'm coming. So but this template does not defaultly have a breadcrumb. So this is a this is a breadcrumb, just telling us the present location where we are. As we are moving from one page to another, it will tell us like we are presently at the home page now. It will tell us we are at the home page. So if I try to open, if I try to open another page now, it will tell us how one page that we are leads to another page, something like that. That's a breadcrumb. You have seen it in any website before. So that's the breadcrumb. So it will just tell us the direction and know how to separate your breadcrumb. You can choose how to separate, as in this is just okay. This is it. This is the breadcrumb. But I can change the separator too. Can you see it? So have you seen something like this on a website or a web page? Hello? Yeah. So that's the breadcrumb. That's the breadcrumb aspect of your web page. So you can style it too and set it. So, and you can also select where you want it to be active. So if I want to take it out of the home page now, I can remove it from the home page and show it. The breadcrumb is usually common is commonly used for your blog, as in for your blog posts, something like that, so that the person can know where how one page leads to another, or where he is presently. So that's what the breadcrumb is for. So I'll just go ahead and remove it. I don't think we need it for this website we are working on. So the reason why we can see it is not, it won't be present on the home page because we remove it from the home page. But the reason why we can see it is because we are on another page other than the home page. So I'll remove it and set it as none. But if you choose, when you are working on your own, you can add it. So here is where we can edit our post. We'll be coming back to this. So here is just how we can set the arrangement of our this post here. If I open a post here, this is where we can set the or the layout of our post page. How the post page will look like. If I want to add a sidebar, and okay, I will also show us where we can edit the sidebar too. So how I want my my post page to be. So that's what this single post aspect is for. What I want, how the overall structure will be, how the layout should be. So the layout can be a content box, that is, I'm making a provision for it to have a sidebar. I don't know if you are seeing this icon here, for it to have a sidebar. So that's how it is. And I can also make it boxed, that is, each aspect of the sidebar will be within a box, or just to have, that is, it will only be the content that will be boxed, then the sidebar will not be boxed. We're coming to try each and every one of them out. I just want to run through everything, and I can also set the width for my post, and I can set how the structure will be, the structure of the whole post will be, and the related post aspect. When I open this post here, there is this section for the related post, so I can edit that too here. So that's just it. We'll be coming back to this. I don't want to waste much time on it. So that's for the blog. That's the blog aspect of this customizer. Then the page, the same thing, just similar to the post. I can set the general layout of my page here, but depending on what you are designing, the website you are designing, you don't actually need to set the general look, because your page can have different layout for each page. So I think it's very rare for you to find a website that the whole page will have the same layout. So you don't actually need to set anything here, and I don't think you also need to set sidebar, that is, for sidebar to appear on all of your pages. There are some pages where you don't need sidebar, but if you actually need sidebar for all your pages, you can just come here and set everything here, and select either a left sidebar or right sidebar, but the default for this template is no sidebar. So that's what is set to the default. So that's for your page, the general setting for your page. Then this is for your sidebar, how you want your sidebar to look. So any page that is having sidebar, you can also set a general sidebar for all your pages here. But any page that is having sidebar, we follow these settings here. So I can set the width of my sidebar here. So this aspect is just for your sidebar. Then here for your footer, I think we've also checked these ones before. So we are still coming back to this list. We want to rearrange and style my footer. So this is the basic component presently in my footer. So then here is for my site identity, my logo, and also this site icon. You can see in the last two sessions, you can't find this icon here. This icon is a site icon. I added it for this website. So that's why you can see this little icon here. I'm also coming to that. So this for my menu, we've seen this part, so I don't need to go back to that because then for my widgets, so for your sidebar is made up of widgets. We have different widgets. So your team can have as many widgets as possible. So it's not showing any widgets here because this page I am in presently does not have any widget, and most of the widgets for this website is on the sidebar, so we have not activated any sidebar. So that's why we can't see any widget. Then the home page setting. Now I can set my home page. Many blogs out there set their home page to show their latest blog, to show their latest post. So I can set my home page to show my latest. So let me go back to my home page so that you can see it. So there are so many blogs out there that have that as their settings. So I can set my home page to display either a static page. For this website is a static page, so that's why it's activated. That's why it is activated. But I can also set it to show my latest post. So if I set it to show my latest post, it will load all my current posts. Yeah, so this is it. So what people will find defaultly when they come to my home page will be all my posts. So there are so many. Let me try to write this so that you see how it will appear. So there are so many websites, so many blogs that are like this, that the first thing you find on their home page is the post. So that's where you can set the default look of your home page. Or you can, if you want a custom styling for your home page other than the post, so you can just set to a static page and style it in Elementor. And here you can also set your post page. That is for this one we will create a post page. So we'll come here and set it to that post. It's because that page is not created yet. So we'll come here and set our post page here. That is that page where people can find all your posts. So that's that about this home page setting. These are additional CSS. I don't think you need it. This for people that write CSS and all. So that's that about all this here. But the first thing we want to do is to add our logo. So I'm going straight to my site identity, and I want to change my logo. So I'm going here, select files. I'm trying to look for that logo. Okay, I think I used this. So select the logo and crop to the full size. So you can crop to any part you want to appear. So I'll crop to the full size and change. I will also change the retina logo. Then if I want to check how my logo will appear, how everything I'm styling will appear on different screen. So this icon here is showing the desktop view. This is the tablet view. That is how it will appear on the tablet. So from here I can see that it is very big on the tablet, so I can adjust the logo width for the tablet. I can adjust it to my taste or how I want it to appear. So for the font too, it is also big, so I'll just adjust it. So this, anywhere you see this icon here, this icon is showing that I am currently making changes for my phone. So if I come here to this, you see that the icon has changed to something like the tablet. if I come here to this desktop, it's showing that I'm adjusting the logo width for the desktop. So I'll also adjust it a little bit for the desktop too. So I adjust it a little bit for the desktop too, something like this. So that's how you can check your different views and see how what you are working on is looking like on different view. Okay, I think that's that. So I also want to move my menu to this side, so I'll just drag this. Okay, first drag my logo to the left. I'll drag my logo here to the far left here, then bring my menu here, this second aspect here. Then this search, from this place we can see that this search is here. Then I remove the button in that one. So I'll come here and drag this search. This is the search icon here. Drag it here. Then this button, I'll just delete it here. So I think we are done with my header. That's all, right?
Yeah.
So the next thing I want to do is my footer. Let me work on the footer before going back to Elementor. So I will just work on the footer. So let's go. So sorry, I'll go down here and I can select any part to bring out the footer setting here, just like I told you. When you click on the icon to bring out my, so the footer is divided into three. We have the first footer, the second one, and the last one. So these are the arrangements: the first one here, the second one here, and the third one here. You understand? But here for this model we are following, we only have how many sections? We only have 2. Can you see it? We only have 2 sections. We only have 2 sections. That means I'm removing this section because we already have. The reason why I'm removing it is because we already have something similar here. So I'll just move this down in Elementor. When we get to Elementor, I can't move it here because it is designed with Elementor, so I can't do anything here. I can only work on my footer and my, although there are some, if you can also build up your own header and footer all from scratch in Elementor. Maybe when we are working on the portfolio project, I will show us how to do that. There are different templates: header templates in Elementor, footer templates in Elementor. Maybe that's how we'll do that's what we work on for the portfolio, so that you can also know how to do that. You can build your entire header footer from scratch without following a template. So this one I'll just remove these widgets. This is a widget. This email this form, this email form is a widget, is a form. So I can style these widgets here too. So I also remove this text. I remove this text. So that area is removed. That area is removed. So here, this above footer, I will change the color. So I can change the styling, the color and the styling in under design, the design tab. Then this is for the background color. But so that we won't go far before working on our colors, I'll go and work on the total brand colors first, so that we can just pick the colors while we are working. So let me change the global colors first. So for this one, I will make it this touch of yellow. Well, let me just pick the exact color code. The exact color code I use for this. Okay, I think this is it. This is the color here. I have a Chrome extension that helps me pick color from any web page. So this is the color code. I'll just copy it and go back here and paste it here. Okay, so I'll just paste it here. So let me go back and pick the color. So I'll copy again and go back here and paste. So to give me that exact color. Immediately if you change everywhere I had that previously, you change it to that yellow. Can you see it? If you change it to that yellow,
Yeah.
then the other one I changed was this. I changed it to something around. It's also a yellow, but not as light as that one. So I'll pick this, then come down a little bit. So everywhere that is too, it also change. It's also change that. So that's that. I will change this too. Then these I'll just copy. So I think that's these are the basic colors that we need. So I'll go back to my footer. I'll go back to my footer and change the background. So I change the background to this. So okay, this. But we can't see the text and the icons because they are all now this over here was because I changed this. So the over should show that previous orange color, but I've changed it to this yellow. That's why I'm seeing the over. The over changed to this yellow. So for the text menu, I'll click on the text menu, go to the design, then the link. Now the first one here is the normal color, that is the color which is black. Then this over color is the color that is showing after when I over it this way. Then this last one is the color that will show when I click on it, that is the active color. Then for the first one, I'll change it to this, so that it can appear. Then this one, I will change it to this. When I over it, it will be like this. Then for the active, I will also give it the same color for this. So we don't need to adjust anything for the background. That is, we can also set the background for each of these menus. So can you see it? But we don't need that. I will just set it. I will set it back to the previous transparent color. So to style this icon, I can either click here or come here and click the icon that shows over it. So to take me to the icon, I can add as many icons I want. I can add now this for Behance. Maybe I want to show an icon link to my Behance account. So I can choose. There are so many social accounts here that you can link to. So there are so many. So I can add the icon, the Telegram icon. But let me just style it so that we can see it first. So to the design, the color, the icon color is black. So black can show on a black background, so I'll change it to white. So to this, so that it can appear. So this is the Telegram icon I added. So you can add as many icons as you want, and I can add any of the icon or remove any of the icon. So that's let me add the YouTube icon again. and you can also rearrange them this way, the way any way you want. So but if you want to add a link, you click on it, then you add your link here. You add your link here. So that's that about the icon. Okay, but this is the first section of the footer. We'll go to the second section and also style. We change the background color to black this way. Then the text, the copyright text there, you can also click it from this place. We go to the design. You can change the text here. You can change the text here and add any text you want here. The footer notes, any footer notes you have, you can add it here. Then the text color I'll change to this color. So I think we are also done with the footer. Yeah, I think we are done with the footer. Please, are you following me?
This.
Hello? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You have a question? Hello?
Why is it possible to make this contact?
Yes.
On a
Yeah,
straight
it's
line with
on the same
the
line, but
others.
because we have shrunk the screen. If I hide this here, it will be on the same line, on the full width. Let me hide this also. Can you see it? It's on the same line. Okay. But because we have bringing out this panel here, we have shrunk the screen. That is why it's showing this way. You get it? So don't mistaken this view here as the view you have on your main website. You understand? That's why this option is here for you to hide it, so that you can see what you are actually designing. You get it? You can also show this footer and header panel. This panel here, you can hide it, and that you can see what you are designing. You get it? You can hide it and bring it out back. So I think we are done with the footer, right? So I can also generally change my buttons too here. So the button for the reason why I want to change the text of the button, because the button on this yellow background, the white is not really legible. So I can just change. This is the over color and this is the normal color. So I'll change the normal color to something darker this way, something like this. So that it can appear very red than the other one. But when we over it, it will be the white. So that's it. So I think from here we can go back to Elementor.
Okay. And for the menu.
Yes, I can hear you. Hello? Yes.
The menu.
What's wrong with the menu?
How can we edit the text?
The text of the menu. Yes, you just go to this under appearance. You go to your menus. That's where you change your menu. But I think you can also change it. I'm not sure, but let me check. Okay. No, you cannot edit it from this place. So you have your menu section where you adjust your menu and all that. So these are categories. They are post categories. So you can also create a new menu. I'm coming. Okay, so you can edit your menu here, or just create. You can create a new menu. a new menu here, but we just go back and edit the menu we have presently. So this is the menu. You can change.
Please add
Okay, I
one.
should add
Let's.
another menu, Abi. So let me say I want to add my about us page. These are the
Yes.
pages I have. So there are different things you can add to your menu. Number one is a page that is an existing page on that website. You can add, so you see all your pages here. That is the pages that are not presently on the menu. Then the second things you can add to your menu are your posts. You get it? So here you have all your posts. The third thing you can add to your menu is a custom link. So you just write the text here. Perhaps I want to add a link to Facebook. I will add the URL here, the URL or the link to that menu I want to add, and just link to Facebook, something like that, or any other place you want to link to. Just add the link here and add to your menu. So sorry, I have to add the link. Let me just write www.facebook.com. Facebook.com. So I'll just add to my menu. So it's added already. Can you see it? So if I save this menu here, if I save this menu here and try to go to my site, so it's here. Can you see it? We are not seeing the changes we have made. Sorry, let me even publish. Let me publish first so that we can see our changes, our header and all the changes that we made. So always make sure you publish. But I don't know if you can save as drafts in this customizer like Elementor. But just make sure you publish your changes. So these are the changes we have made. So, but can you see that it is added to the menu? It is because we are using the same menu for the header and the footer, so we are seeing the same menu. But actually, you can have as many menu. There are some websites where you find one menu here, one menu here, one menu here, one menu. So you can have as many menu as possible and set them at different location. You get it?
Okay.
And set them at different location. So let me go back to my menu. So and you can remove a menu by selecting the menu. You click on box select, you select the menu, then you remove selected item. So you remove that menu from that list of menu. But you can add your post and you can add categories. Every menu here, there are categories that have been added. You get it? They are all categories. That is post categories. They are all post categories. So you can add your post category, and even if, let's say you are working on a WooCommerce website and you have your product, you can add your product categories too. You get it? So everything you can add to your menu will appear here. While your main menu structure will appear here, and you can set your menu location here. So this menu is the same menu used for my primary menu. That is the menu appearing on my header. That's my primary menu. You get it? Then the off canvas menu is the menu for my phone view. When I click on the hamburger menu, that menu that swipes out, that's the off canvas menu, and that's the same menu I'm using for my footer. You get it? So any changes you make here, always make sure you save it here. You save your menu, and you can also delete your menu here. So that's that about the menu. So I think we are still coming back here to make some other changes. But for now, I want us to go to Elementor. So the first thing I want to edit is my home page. So I'll go to Elementor. I'll close this editor and go to my Elementor. So this is the home page. I can just edit with Elementor here. Okay, so this is Elementor. So the first thing we want to add is our, let me check here, sorry, let me go back home, is our the slider. So on the normal the free version of Elementor, we won't be able to have the slider, but on the pro version, because we installed the pro plugin, that's why we can have it here. So I will just create a new section for that, a one width column, and just drag in. I'll search slides. I will drag in slides.
Yes,
So
sir.
we've left that default customizer. We are now here in Elementor. Okay, you understand how we can get here, how to get to Elementor from your home page, have you? Right?
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
No,
Okay,
no,
you
sir.
get it. Hello? Can you
Hello.
hear me?
Hello, sir. I can hear you.
Okay.
Hello, sir. I can hear
So
you.
what I just did, although this is the one we are trying to model. Okay,
I didn't
just
get
go to
sir.
your home page or the page you want to edit with Elementor, and just you see if you can edit that page with Elementor. You just click on edit with Elementor. Do you get it?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear
Just
you.
click on edit with Elementor. So from there, this Elementor aspect will open. So let's continue. So editing this, well, if you can have your way around the carousel, you can also use the image carousel. There is nothing, but as we are using this slide, you see that it has more functionality and more possibilities for to add. So the first thing I want to do to the 3 slides, we have 3 slides defaultly, but you can also add as many slides as possible. I can also add as many slides as possible, but the default number of slides you'll be given is 3. So you can add as many slides as possible. So I'll just leave it at 3 and edit those 3. But this, if I hide this now, you will see that this slide is not covering the whole width of my page like this model we are following. Can you see it here? So we'll try to adjust.
Yes.
We try to adjust that first. The first thing to click is to click on the slide. Now the slide is inside a column. You know, we have the main section first, then from there we have the column within which we have the slide section here. So for the slide first, I want to make the margin 0 as in the section of the slide, then click on the column, the layout of the column, then I'll make the column 0 and the padding also 0, so that it can fill in the column. Can you see it? It can fill in the column. I'll make the hello?
I said this happened yesterday when I was trying the carousel
so
too.
remove the padding and the margin so that it will fill the whole length. But I don't think it's still filling the whole length. There's still some space here. So for that, we need to work on the main section. The content width, I don't think I have really delved into the layout tab. Yesterday I just explained the content, the style, and the advanced tab. But for each section you have the layout tab. So this is the content width, that is the content within that section. How do you want it to appear? Will it be box? That box means it will be having padding on every side. That is, there will be a box around it, something like that, on the 2 sides, as in the left and the right. That's why it is having this space here. Then you can make it, let me bring it out. You can make it full width, at least to fill the whole length like this. Can you see it? So it's filling
Yes.
the whole length. So anytime, just have it at the back of your mind that anytime you are having difficulty to make something stretch, what you may be missing may just be the content width of that section. Maybe you have removed all your padding, all your margins and all, but it's still not filling the whole width. So what you may be missing may just be the content width. Always make sure, if you want to fill the whole width without no margin or padding, always make sure to set it to. But the default one for every section is boxed. So always set it to full width, that is to fill the full width of the section. So that's that. So we'll go ahead to edit our slider. So maybe after editing the slider, we'll stop here for today. You get it? I don't want it to be very long.
Okay.
So this is my slider. I will edit the first slide. Okay, I'll first add images to every of the slides. So these are so for each of the slide, this is where you set the background, then the contents, then the styling of the slide. But you don't actually need, I think the default styling is enough for us, but except you want to have your own custom styling, you can choose to set you can set your own custom styling. I can set the content of each slide to this, that is, they will all have horizontal. I can set them to the left, as in left horizontal arrangement like this for the first slide. I'm only editing for the first slide, that's why it's appearing that way. Or I can set it, I can give it an upper alignment this way. The text alignment can be left, center, or right. So depending on what you want to achieve. But I think you can set everything. You can set the whole styling for everything here under the style. This is for the general styling of all the slides. But assuming you want to give a custom styling to one slide, that's what this style is for. You get it? This style here is for one slide.
Yeah. Okay.
This under this style tab here, the styling here is for the whole slides. So I don't really see a need for editing one slide customly from the other. But I don't know. It depends on what you want to choose. That's why the provision is there. You get it? But you just need to check this custom switch here, this custom toggle here. So this for the contents. But I will first set the background. The default background is a color. So you can set the color, but I will remove the color, the background color, and set it to transparent. So it won't have any color. So my first slide is having no color. So but I will set the background and choose a color here. An image here. You can choose any image you want, and I will insert it. So this is my first slide. Now, but you will. Okay, let me set the background for every one of them first. Oh, but no, let me explain it. Now, the reason why this one is dark, you will discover that the background is somehow darker. The background is darker. That's an overlay, is a background overlay. So I can set the background overlay here. So to make the background darker, and you can choose the range of the darkness. So there's also something we call the Ken Burns effect. It's just like a zoom effect. So anytime I come into the slide, the background image zooms in. So the Ken Burns effect is like a zoom in effect. So you can activate it or just deactivate it. depending on how, but I think it was activated for this. I'm coming. Okay, it's activated for this. Yeah, it's activated for this. So I will just leave it. So this is the first. So I'll set the background for the other ones too. I'll go ahead and choose my image. Let me pick this one for the second one. So add my background overlay, and we can bounce effects. So the same thing for the third one. Choose my background, insert the media, background overlay, and bounce effect. So that's that. We have the second slide and the first slide. Then now to the content. To the content of the first slide, we're having digital news, then description, then the bottom. So for the first one, the content there is digital news. Digital news. Then I will just leave the default description here. Then here I will just change the read articles. Read articles. So the second one, we will still come to adjust the styling, the button styling and all. We'll do that under the general style. Under the general style. Let me just edit the content first. The second one is design updates. I'll also change this to read article. And the last one is unlimited ideas. Last one is under content. So I think that's all. So let me go under the general styling. I will first edit the slide, the title. The title I will still leave the color as the default color, which is white, so that it can appear very well on my background. Then I will edit the typography here. Typography, I'll make the size bigger, something like this. Then I think we are done for the typography. I think it's too big. Okay, something like this is enough. Then for the description, I think the size of the description is okay. Or you can edit, pick your color, you can change the color to. Now this for every color you have to set. The first icon here is to pick your global colors. That's why the globe stuff is there. Then the second one here is to open your color with your color picker. You understand? So that's please understand that. So I want to pick.
Okay, so
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. You can talk.
oh, with
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you.
can you hear me?
What did you say?
I said with this second icon, we can choose a color that is outside the global color.
That is outside the global colors. Okay. But the first one here with this globe icon is for your global colors. The global colors you have set. Okay. So as I want to change the color to one of my global colors, I'll just set this. But I'll change it to white.
Alright.
Let's leave it as white. Then I don't need to change the typography. It's enough for me. So for the button, this is where you can style the button. You can choose your size of button. you can choose the size of your button content, and you can change the typography too, the size of the text. So the size of the button is determined by the size of the text. So I'll just leave it as something around here. Okay, then the border width, I remove the width totally because I want to add a background. So I will set my background. It's having no background, so I will set my background color here. I cannot either add a classic color, just a basic color, or a gradient color. So my background color will be this color, my theme color. Then the text color, I'll set it to this shade of white. No, sorry, let me change it to, I wanted to choose black, sorry, so that it can appear very well. So that's that. That's how you can edit. But just understand that this styling is for all your slides. It will affect the changes on all your slides. You get that?
Yes.
Okay, I think we are done with the slides too. Yeah.
Like,
We are done with the slides. So I won't also forget to update my changes. So please always remember to update your changes, I mean, that they can appear on your site. So if I go back and check my site, yeah, there's one last thing that we didn't do, we have not done yet, which is our site icon. You see the default WordPress icon. So let's go back.
okay.
I think we are, let's go back there. So I'll just go under customize. Sorry, let me just save my changes. And go under customize. So we want to change the site icon. So under site identity, so select a site icon. So I'll still make it my logo. So you can crop it to any size you want. And also, there are some websites you can turn into app. So this is how the app icon will look like, and this is how it will look like in your browser. So I'll crop image. Then the site icon is selected. Can you see it has changed there? So if I go back to my website and refresh, oh sorry, I have not published. So that's why I'm saying it here. Let me publish it and refresh. Okay, it has changed. Can you see it? Okay.
Yeah.
So it will change my site icon. The same thing for this place. So it will change my site icon. So that's how to edit your site icon. So I think we can stop here for today.